Welcome all who wander and the curious. Get ready to embrace the tears and fears of the tragic weeping woman, La Llorona. La Llorona is one of the most famous ghosts in Latin American folklore. Her name comes from the Spanish verb llorar, which means to weep or to cry, and that's exactly what she does, wail and weep for her lost children. The legend tells of a woman named Maria who lived in a small Mexican village. She was married to a wealthy man and had 2 children, but their once happy family took a dark turn when her husband started neglecting her for their children. Consumed by jealousy and rage, Maria committed a horrifying act. She drowned her own children in a nearby river. Unable to bear the pain of abandonment and realizing the gravity of her actions, she was filled with remorse and cried out for her children. Some versions of the story say that she was denied entry into heaven until she finds the souls of her lost children, dooming her to wander the earth as a tormented spirit. Now, there are various regional versions of this legend, but the theme remains the same: a sorrowful ghost seeking redemption or some kind of revenge. But legend has it that La Llorona is often seen near bodies of water, such as rivers, lakes, and even oceans. Her ghostly figure, dressed in a long white gown, roams the night, crying out for her children. La Llorona's story has fascinated generations. One theory suggests that La Llorona represents the fear and guilt that parents may experience when they fail to meet societal expectations or struggle to balance family responsibilities. And yeah, that makes sense. In some cultures where parenthood is highly valued, the pressure to being a perfect parent can lead to feeling of inadequacy, jealousy, and even some kind of resentment to any of their own children. This theory proposes that La Llorona embodies these complex emotions, manifesting as a ghostly figure who cries out for her lost children. Another psychological aspect of La Llorona is the fear of water. Drowning is a common theme in many ghost stories, and La Llorona is often associated with bodies of water. Water can symbolize the subconscious mind and emotions, and the fear of drowning might reflect a fear of being overwhelmed by one's own emotions or even past traumas. But while the story of La Llorona is undoubtedly a legend, there has been tragic events that mirror elements of her tale. In 1986, a Texas mother named Juana Leja believed that she was the incarnation of La Llorona. Suffering from mental illness, she attempted to drown 6 of her 7 children in a bayou. Experts agree that mental illness can play a significant role in shaping people's beliefs and behaviors, sometimes leading to tragic outcomes such as this one. But it is essential to remember that mental illness is a serious issue, and those affected should seek help and support. La Llorona's tragic story has extended its reach into the realms of movies, TV shows, video games, and literature, making her a truly iconic and enduring presence in the world of entertainment. La Llorona, made in 2019, is made by a Guatemalan film director called Yero Bustamante. This horror movie explores the dark history of genocide and indigenous myths while weaving in the legend of La Llorona. Our next movie is called The Curse of La Llorona. It was made in 2019 and directed by Michael Chavez. This horror film is a part of the Conjuring universe, and it follows a social worker as she tries to protect her family from the La Llorona's malevolent spirit. And the last one, we have Mama, made in 2013. While not a direct adaptation, this Guillermo del Toro produced film draws inspiration from the Weeping Woman myth and delves into the eerie relationship between 2 young girls and their ghostly protector. In the realm of TV shows, we have Supernatural Season 1, Episode 1. This long-running TV series featured La Llorona in its debut episode, titled Pilot, where the Winchester brothers encounter her vengeful spirit while investigating a series of drownings. In another TV show, we have Grimm, Season 2, Episode 9. In this fantasy crime drama, La Llorona appears as a Wesen. A Wesen is a supernatural creature in their universe, who haunts the waterways seeking justice for her lost children. In our last TV show, we have American Horror Story Coven, Season 3, Episode 11. While not explicitly named La Llorona, this series features a ghostly character with a similar backstory, known as the Axeman, who also roams the streets seeking vengeance. In the realm of gaming, The Sinking City is a 2019-made Lovecraftian horror game that features a questline inspired by the legend of La Llorona. Players can encounter a woman who haunts the waters, connecting the eerie tale to the game's atmospheric setting. In Red Dead Redemption 2, Reverend Swanson speaks of encountering a woman in white ghost. Could this spectral presence be none other than La Llorona? So as you venture through the marshes and stumble upon Agnes Dowd's grave, the ghostly apparition may send shivers down your spine. In the realm of literature, we have La Llorona, the Crying Woman, by Joe Hayes. This children's book retells the classic legend of La Llorona in a captivating and accessible way for young readers. And last but not least, we have La Llorona's Love Song. Her haunting story has inspired numerous songs, a traditional Mexican folk song that beautifully captures the sorrow and remorse of the weeping woman. Many artists have recorded their versions of the song, cementing its place in Latin American culture. La Llorona is not your average ghostly figure. She possesses a unique set of powers that strike fear into the hearts of those who encounter her. But even the most terrifying entities have their vulnerabilities. Her signature power is her blood-curdling cry, which could be heard from miles away. Legend has it that if you do hear her chilling lament, misfortune or death may be imminent. She's also strongly connected to bodies of water, especially rivers and lakes. She can manipulate water and use it to her advantage, making her an ominous threat near waterways. The Weeping Woman can also move with supernatural agility and speed, making it challenging to escape her clutches. And lastly, she also preys on fear and despair, using psychological manipulation to torment her victims. On the side of weaknesses, like many spirits, La Llorona's power weakens during the daytime, making her less menacing when the sun is up. Some legends even suggest that religious symbols, such as crosses or prayers, can ward off La Llorona or offer protection from her malevolent spirit. Lastly, La Llorona's relentless search for her lost children may leave her vulnerable to distraction, providing some opportunities for escape or protection. Combining these powers with her tragic backstory and the haunting allure of her ghostly presence, La Llorona continues to be a ghastly figure in the realm of horror. And that brings us to the end of our spooky journey with the tragic Weeping Woman. And I would like to thank you all for joining me on this haunting adventure. While the truth remains shrouded in mystery, the thrill of exploring the unknown and discovering new tales will always fuel our curiosity. So don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button to support our channel. Your encouragement really helps us bring more fascinating myths and legends to life. So, what are your thoughts on La Llorona? Have you encountered any ghostly legends? What if she entered a singing contest? Which monster would absolutely destroy her? Let us know in the comments below. And get ready for our next terrifying beast, the Lernian Hydra. Until then, keep exploring, stay curious, and may your weeping come from a place of love. Peace, peace.